Your shoulders can be thick.
So let's keep it real.
Your back can be thick, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be 100.
He said your back can be.
Hey, bro,
Your stomach can be
bro,
thick.
neck be big chunky, bro. Hey, I'm getting thick. I'm getting big.
It be like that.
This healthy way. But let a man get big, bro.
Oh yeah,
Let a man get big.
that's very true.
Get his
Big
fat
boy.
ass. Fat boy.
Yeah.
Don't even pay him no mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to Real Nonsense. I am one of your hosts, JC, and I'm joined by.
My boy PGE. I'm talking about my boy.
What's up? Jay Clark, co-host. What do you do?
Yeah, you got to move the mic closer.
Oh, my bad. That's what I'm saying. I got to pick it up.
Come on, guys.
Give me a lean back.
Okay, so, man,
The bonus is the topic of the day, man.
it is.
It's like
Tell
the
me,
hot-
bro. You know what's crazy? I do not know what y'all talking about whatsoever.
You know the
So-
bonnet conversation,
So,
though.
all right, enlighten me though.
It started a couple weeks ago with, of course, a black man,
Mhm.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
But
Man, bro, they be
I
trying.
think he put out a tweet saying like that women shouldn't be wearing bonnets because he's seen some women at the airport.
It's
wearing
actually
bonnets.
been a thing for a while.
Bro, stop. I mean,
Some women wear bonnets, some women don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always been it has always been a thing.
Mhm.
It is the woman who wears a bonnet
Mm-hmm.
or a
So-
scarf.
sleepwear in public, in general, how you feel about it?
Yeah.
Sleep
Like,
wearing
'cause-
public pajamas.
Right, like, come on now. I don't know. I see Shorty
I mean,
in pajamas.
We did have pajama day in high school, so they
We did.
encouraged it. Spirit Day.
I don't know if that works.
Like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I just find myself at Walmart and I see a Shorty bumming down the aisle in some pajamas and a bonnet. I'm like, all right, Shorty got out of bed, you feel me? But it was like,
1 in the afternoon.
look, come on now. Like, we don't have time to do something else. Like, let's get it. Let's make it happen. But, I mean, think. Must be rocking do-rags all day long. And is a do-rag the equivalent of a bonnet?
That's my thing.
Or
It's
is do-rag
like-
more of like a style?
It's classifications, and women don't get the pass that men do. Obviously, on the beautification tip, you know what I mean. They supposed to be, societal speaking, they're supposed to be more upkept and well kept.
Well,
You know what I
representing
mean?
the
So
job,
it's
presenting
tough.
themselves.
Well,
It's tough.
I think I have of course, I always do a different perspective because, like, even me, I'm not gonna wear my do-rag everywhere.
True.
Like, if I'm going in a restaurant, McDonald's, I'll wear it in there. Burger King, fast food, whatever, I'll wear it in there.
Okay.
If I'm going to sit down and I got a server coming to me, I'm not gonna wear it in there.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
A do-rag.
Yeah,
But-
but that's me.
A woman not finna wear no bonnet at a sit.
I
They
have
do.
seen it.
They do.
I have
Well,
seen
with-
it.
with
Well,
the
as I
pajama
seen men wear
bottom.
do-rag, the same. It would be more bizarre for me to see if I'm walking in a Red Lobster. It would be more bizarre for me to see a
See a
woman in a
bonnet.
bonnet than a man in a do-rag.
Mhm.
Be
Yeah.
straight up.
But here's the
Like-
thing:
But
women
think
have
though-
so many more options than a do-rag or than a bonnet.
A
The men,
headscarf.
they got
Look,
headscarves, they got
Right.
hats, they got wigs,
Wraps
they
on
got
the game.
like
Yeah, you could-
you
look.
got. There are plenty of other options, and see, like it's not. I feel like we doing this thing as people where we just see how low we can go, and then we say, well, you could do this, so let me just lower where you are. Well, you could do this, so let me lower where you are. You could do this, so let me lower. And it's like we call each other like Monique's thing. If even what I understood about what she was saying,
So she has spoken.
you call yourselves queens and kings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't no queen or king walk out their kingdom like that.
That was a good
You
point.
right.
But we not all kings and queens.
But
I
we call
mean,
ourselves. That's
yeah,
what I.
you said
So
it,
and
black
when you
community,
think right, when you
token
think
the king, queen
royalty,
junk.
when you think in royalty, like they don't do that.
even if we were though, like we talking royalty, so kings and queens is.
Bro, when the last time you
princes and
seen Queen
princesses.
Elizabeth slide out in her nightgown?
Never.
Any other Queen Elizabeth. When the last
Okay.
time you seen?
Not
any
even
other
just Queen Elizabeth.
I bet Queen Elizabeth got sisters and cousins. Like they come from a royal family, but they.
But
not
I
all
bet you they
royalty.
don't. I'm saying I bet you they don't step out and sleepwear.
I mean,
They might get caught on their balcony at home,
or in their
point is
100-acre yard.
Right.
The point is all her people ain't put up and set up like that. So it's like if we can't, everybody, we like to say we all kings and queens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still levels to that. If we are royalty, it's still levels to that because everybody can't. It's just levels, bro. My thing about this conversation, I just hate that it's just yet another conversation where the black man is like telling the black woman what to be. Because then it's going to be just a back and forth.
That's society. That idea in society is so it's like beating a dead horse. Like,
but it is, and we bringing light to it. Like, it's not like all black women are wearing bonnets. Most black women aren't wearing bonnets.
That's not that. I don't think that's the case
we
at
just
hand.
pinpointing like a negative part of our culture and bringing it to the limelight. Like for what?
But isn't that what you're supposed to do? Point out and address the things that are cons, that are negative aspects of the culture to try to better the culture, though?
Yes and no, but was in the initiation of this conversation, this societal conversation at this point, this popular conversation, like what was his intention? Was he really trying to move the culture forward? You know what I'm saying?
Trying to beat down
or
white?
Was he seeing something funny at the airport? He happened to see 5 girls at the airport wearing bonnets, so he chose to use his platform to expose
I know
them.
for me, well, I wouldn't even say that because I could see somebody I'm with wearing a bonnet at the airport. Like I could see that. However, I know how I was like my mom, like even my mom when she going to the grocery store when I was growing up, she's gonna look presentable because you don't know what, and that's the reason behind it is. You don't know who you're going to run into, when you're going to run into them, and what's going to happen when you run into them.
True.
You can miss an opportunity because you unpresentable.
Yeah, facts.
And so, like, when you talk about and it's not even just about getting opportunities. It's about just presenting yourself in the best possible way at every moment possible. So if you just,
like that.
You say what?
I said, there's a woman like that. It's
right.
Like that.
And so,
to an extreme.
Right. And so, like, when you talk about, because even Monique was saying, she made another video that I saw. I saw both of them because this morning I was on Instagram and Fred Hammond post like a reaction video to it. And
not
he
Fred Hammond.
right, not Fred Hammond.
Hammond getting in.
But it was a good point because he was saying like we live in a society that is like, you know, everybody do what you want, expect acceptance, like do whatever you feel. And in Monique's video, she was talking about. She was like, I remember when I was just coming up, and what's her name? Patti LaBelle stopped me and said, you need to get your stuff together. And she said, and she told me that out of love.
Real ones.
And nobody else, she was like, I was, you know, everybody else was talking behind my back. But she came to me and said, you need to get yourself together. And then somebody else came to her and said, you need to get that weight off of you. And where today we would say, oh, that's hate speech and
body shaming.
Right, that's body shaming. And no, you're unhealthy. Like most people that are in that state are usually in an unhealthy place. Not saying that everybody that's big is unhealthy.
And then it's even double standards with that, bro.
You gonna tell your girl if she needs to start working out?
But
Absolutely.
Look though, the wildest thing is
how
you gonna say it?
I would encourage her.
How? Hey, let's go to the gym, baby.
Yeah, let's go to the gym.
Why?
Like I want you to, and see, because that's my personality. So like I can come off harsh and rude sometimes when my intention is really to help that person better themselves. So I'm not the type of person, I'm not just going to feed into what you want to hear and then let you keep going the way you're going. That's going to be destructive in the long run. I'm going to try to tell you some constructive stuff to help you. Even if you disagree with it, that's fine. But I'm going to try to tell you constructive stuff to help you better yourself. Yeah. Because I know years from now, if you do get in that place where you like, oh, man, I'm glad 5 years ago I started eating better. I started working out because now I've prolonged my life. Now I feel better. Now I'm more health and now I'm in a healthier place. All of that stuff.
But
versus
I
just
friends because of that.
But bro,
I'm okay with that though.
Think though,
Right.
it's like it's still
Cool.
double standards with even that. Like you said, like you can't call a woman fat or tell a woman that she overweight without body shaming her. Or
well, I wouldn't call a woman fat.
But look, the bigger a woman gets, she instantly, I'm getting thick. Your stomach can be thick. Come on. Look, your shoulders can be thick.
So let's keep it real.
Your back can be thick, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be 100.
You say your back can be.
Hey, bro,
Your stomach can be thick.
bro, neck be big chunky, bro. Hey, I'm getting thick. I'm getting big.
It be like that.
This healthy way. But let a man get big, bro.
Oh yeah,
Let a man get big.
that's very true.
Get his
Big
fat
boy.
ass. Fat boy. Don't even pay him no mind.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a double standard, bro. That's why, like
But we
John
know that.
said,
But we get passes on certain stuff. We got double standards and other things.
what we really get passes on, bro.
Not black man.
Nah, you don't get passes on.
You know
nothing as
that.
a black man, bro.
Within,
What do we?
well, I'm talking about within a relationship, bro.
Can we? What do we get
Well,
past?
Please say that. Please.
I would like to know.
Black men, successful black men get passes, and no good black men get passes.
Successful
On what?
people get passes.
But
bro.
I would like to know
Successful
on
people
what?
Within relationships.
On what?
He said,
I would love to know.
Get passes in relationships.
I say this. I guess if you're fat,
If she choose you, that's what I'm saying though.
If she choose you.
You get passes.
What? Explain
Don't
that.
act like I'm tripping, bro.
Huh?
If a black woman, if any woman chooses you as a black man,
How?
you get passes.
How?
Cause you can do what you want.
what?
You said we could do what we want.
Y'all ain't never been chose, bro.
No,
Wait,
I've been chose a couple times.
You might have chose women, but when a woman choose you, you can do what you want. That's what I'm saying. You have a longer leash with stuff. Like as a black man, because we say we go. It's time to, bro.
Feel like we go.
As a
bro.
black king, if a woman chooses you, trust
Explain
me when I say,
how a
like,
woman chooses us. Explain that. Or how can they choose us?
How can a woman choose you?
Yeah.
Like
pursue. You mean like pursue?
you gotta think about and this coming from my older homies. You gotta think about the woman that's like by your bedside, like when you got the bags hanging, like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're in the hospital.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
that's the woman that choose you.
Yeah.
Like, not the woman you
I agree.
may
I'll
chase
set up
or-
two situations. I'm gonna set up two situations, J. Clark, right now
for sure.
about the same woman on the bad side, and you tell me if she choosing me or choosing my assets. Bow, I'm successful. Bow, I might not be in the best shape, so I got heart problems. I got medical problems, and I end up in the hospital. Look, millions in my bank account still. Shorty know that she popping off money with me, so she sit on that bad side with me, cry to her tears, blase, blase, whatever. But her intent ain't on me. Her intent is on that thing in my wallet, that thing in my pocket. You feel me?
Yeah.
On the assets of me. Look, but then you got another woman. Same man, same problems, but her man don't got that much, and her man don't got that many assets. And she's still on the side of his bed, crying, bawling, right there with him every second.
Right.
That woman is choosing that
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The woman A, nah.
Whoa.
Look,
Why not?
the asset woman,
It
the
is.
asset woman, because it's things to gain from that man. It's not the love that she has for that man. You feel me?
It depends what she came in at though. That's sticky. Did she come before the bag or after the bag? That's what.
No, they usually don't come before the bag, man.
Usually,
If you get lucky,
yeah, but
like
look,
I
she
feel,
come-
I
she
got,
come
I
before
definitely
the
got
bag.
lucky
Look,
because,
let's be real.
and not to
but-
say it does not to say that though women don't exist that are because I get what you're saying with women choosing us. However, even still, we don't get like passes. Like, yeah, you got some no good niggas that just
Bro,
be trash.
Women get way
and
more
they choose the no good niggas that be trash and then be like, all men out here are bad.
True.
And so, like, like that doesn't me as a man that has,
But that's not even a successful man. Like a successful man has a certain expectation.
It's easier
like,
to love
okay.
a
a
man with
successful
money,
man. A successful man to his woman is damn near invincible. Like she's seen him do so much. She's been with him through so
It's
much.
right, but that's
easier to love
that's
and trust a
conditional.
man, bro.
That
But
love
then
is
think
based
about-
on based
but
on a
think about his
condition
moments
that
of
you have.
failure. Think about his moments of failure. She's still gonna love him.
What?
Because she chose him.
It depends on
she
the
may
woman,
have
yeah.
been with him. She may have been with him before he had any of that success. So she's seen him go through the ringer. She's seen him obstacle after obstacle, complete. Now he at the top. He on the biggest stage. And
Right.
and he fails.
Uh huh.
Is the woman gonna leave him?
No. Like, cause
Like,
and that's not the
that goes back to the woman in the bed with the man that don't got nothing. Now he might not have nothing right now, but like you said, she grows, learn, develop with this man. And he becomes something. He become whatever he needs to be. Become successful. But the woman that's next to the successful man, that's been in that, established in that, bro.
hey,
It's
look,
conditions to that.
a woman
And
ain't
you
going.
can't say that.
You ain't got nothing. A woman ain't going. And it's another debate going on within our culture right now about
What's up?
high value men versus the independent woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because black women, they getting that bag right now. Like,
absolutely.
they getting that bag. They getting that education.
More than ever
They
before,
getting
boy.
certificates.
And you know why?
Opening business.
Do you know why? Do y'all know why they
Why?
getting?
Why? No.
We are the threat.
Who?
Black men are the threat.
What make you
Black
say
men
that?
stabilize black families. Black men stabilize black communities.
That's not why though.
That is
I don't think.
well because
They'll
so
The why is
convince him.
the
black
why is
women
'cause
have
of
jumped
the
have jumped in
story.
with the women empowerment movement,
Uh-huh.
and so with that they're also a minority. So
Right.
now we see the envelope start to change, and black women are becoming here, and black men are still here because we oftentimes get grouped with white men, and we do not get the same opportunities as
As a
white
white
men.
man.
Not at all. We always get grouped. Black men get grouped as men. Like
Right.
to the bill collector,
Mm-hmm.
to the bill collector, to the
Mhm.
bonds collector,
Mhm.
to the jailman, to
Mhm.
the judge.
Mm-hmm.
A black man is a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
But
to the judge,
to the
a black
bank,
man, a black man.
to the bank, a
To the
black
judge,
man,
right? To the judge, a black man is a black man as
Oh my
well.
God.
Oh,
To the
of
judge
course.
for sure. A black man is a black man.
So it's and we see it now because black women are the most educated. Now, do not get me wrong. I am not sitting here bashing black women.
We love him.
I
We love him.
man,
Superstar.
right?
Super-
Absolutely.
superheroes.
Like that's my mom. Like
Man.
so.
But let's
That-
be real. Like when my man was saying, like women have been on the offensive lately, bro. They on the attack now. Let's call out everything every man has ever did, and
But that's good and bad.
And- right,
you
right,
feel me?
right,
And
right.
we just happen to grab the backlash from that. And black women happen, like the black man is the most aggressive of the men. What you think black women is, bro? Black women is the most aggressive, most forefront, most in your face woman that you will have.
Yeah, I love it.
So it just come with the territory. They understand like we all gather in a general conscious now. We all starting to understand the worth of ourselves now.
Mhm. And
And
the
that
thing
don't come with-
is, America is seeing the worth of black women before they are seeing the worth of black men. And that's the idea that we see in society on social media is because not even just the camaraderie of black women togetherness is much more than the black men camaraderie and togetherness.
Cause think of our counterpart, bro. A white man has never been generally fearful of a white woman.
Right.
So a white man wouldn't be fearful of a black woman.
Mm.
No matter what position she in, if she's a strong black woman, hey, okay,
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with my
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
But a black man,
And that's why
direct opposition.
Mhm.
Well, that's why a black woman is an
Mhm.
asset, and a black empowered man is a threat.
That's why I
You feel
say
me?
It's facts.
that's why I say
Because-
black men are the threat. So that's why now you even see women with more job opportunities, more education opportunities than black men. And you see where black women have rise now within the last like 5 years, somehow 5-10 years, somehow black women are the most educated demographic of people like across all boards.
They're servers, they're protectors.
Right.
But I like what you just said with that because a black man, you think about a corporation, you know what I'm saying? A powerful black man
Mm-hmm.
is different than a powerful black woman.
Absolutely.
A powerful black woman in a corporation,
Yeah.
if you the boss, that's a complete asset. You
Yeah.
gonna put on the front line. She
Uh-huh.
gonna run it. She gonna
Uh-huh.
She gonna
take
instantly
care of everybody.
diversity look.
Yup.
She gonna,
Yup.
But a powerful black man, no.
Yeah.
He's a threat
He's a
'cause
challenge.
He
yeah.
gonna take your job.
Uh-huh.
At the,
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, if you a white
Mhm.
man and he's a powerful black man,
Mhm.
Cause what if that powerful black man link in with another powerful black man, and then they link in with 2 more.
And
Now they got a community of
you and your
powerful black
counterparts
men.
in trouble.
Right.
This happened. I speak on my experience.
Mhm.
I was in a rental car company,
Mhm.
and I noticed I'm getting out of college, and this is kind of a weird time where the media is saying one thing, the numbers are saying one thing, that white folks are in power and this and that. But I'm looking around at my company, one of the biggest companies in the world. You know what I'm saying? And we got black people in all these high positions everywhere, from management to upper management to management over here to top sales over here. And I'm like, then I started looking at the Walmarts and the McDonald's and in the bigger cities, in the malls,
The
airports.
companies that really run how society is ran.
We in control everywhere. We in those positions. You go to the airport, any airport in the country, who's on the front lines? We on the front lines. We are the managers. We directing traffic.
Yeah.
So
it's easier to be on the front lines,
You
bro.
feel me?
The people on the front lines are more expendable, bro.
no. That's not what I'm
real.
getting at though. I'm saying these big corporations, bro, ran by these white folks. Call it what it is. They take us and they see what we can do and they direct us. You know what I'm saying? They will put the black woman on the front lines and the black man who will listen on the front lines and have them do all the day-to-day work because we're going to do the best at it. We're the best at operating businesses. So we're going to be on the front lines. We're going to be the managers, the customer service. We're going to do all of that. But we ain't going to never get too big. It's not. But look, it's not that the black woman is more apt to listen. It's that the black man is more defiant. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, apt to speak.
We
He
more
gonna
likely
say
to
it.
just get up out of there.
Right.
The woman is cool with serving. Let's call it what it is. She's okay with serving. She's okay with being an asset
That's
to a
just that
bigger
motherly
whole.
instinct, bro. You
But
feel
the
me?
black
That's that
man-
nurture junk.
The black man,
Yeah.
the smart black man in this day and age,
I know it's worth.
Yeah.
we ain't.
I'm not gonna work 16-hour shifts for $10 an hour at McDonald's
Can't do
and
it.
have nothing to show for it in 30 years.
We don't got no
Yeah,
McDonald's. I'm working for the future. I know what I'm doing now, man. Inspire the next young man to make the McDonald's.
Right.
I'm tired of seeing McDonald's in our neighborhood. I'm tired of Walmart. I'm tired of all of it. Bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
But it's like, dang, bro, like if we being honest, bro, this is not something that the general public really see. And it's like and it almost turned into modern day slavery. Like he was saying, the black man might get high up. He might be a manager, he might be a supervisor, he might be a district manager. But you won't never see an old white man from one of these major corps or Mr. Wally. You're not gonna see him. You're not gonna see him take in a Spider-Man's hat. You're not gonna see the man take in a black intern and teach him how to run his business so he can take over the business. But he'll do that for a white man. He'll do that for a white young man that's coming out and knowing his stuff. And
historically, though,
you feel me?
historically,
that
that's
make
how
us,
it's been.
Right. That turned the slave into the master, bro. And that can't happen.
Well, you got to remember the idea, even with Jim Crow and slavery, was always to destroy the black man. Was always to destroy. Like, yeah, they because they did it by raping our women. They did it by basically just taking our families from us and to destroy us and lower us in society. Even after slavery and when everybody was free, that's how they, like, even you look at black men are getting killed by the police right now.
Bro, think about welfare, bro. When welfare started, you couldn't even have a black man in the house. They wouldn't give you welfare unless you didn't have a black man
you had to
in
be
your
a single
home.
mother.
And that was more feasible because your man ain't got no job because these white folks not going. More feasible to kick your man out and do it on your own.
We went from
Quote,
in the
unquote.
NBA and NCAA. It went from, just think about the history of the rules. It went from you can only have a certain amount of these dudes to it's absolutely imperative to have them to win. That's just, we think it was sports. Like at first it was these dudes are too good. You can only have one or two.
Right.
Keep it down. But
And-
now
and
it's
they better be
obvious
regulated.
to the world that without these dudes, you might as well not even lace them up. Like
Right.
True.
Right.
It's just a functionality thing, man. Like, come on now, bro. Our majority counterparts. I ain't gonna say white people too many times on the net.
what is white?
We
what is
see
white
you, America.
Anyway?
Look, guys, you
What
feel
is
me?
white anyway? What does it mean? That's just,
But
Look,
even okay, so even
our
that question,
Anglo-Saxon counterparts.
that question of I was just talking to somebody the other day,
yeah.
and even us as Black people in America, and coming the way we did in slavery, our culture and who we were was stripped from us. So now we as Black people are searching for what a culture is, and so that's why I honestly feel like a lot of these situations like this, like even when you talk about royalty and Black kings and queens, we don't really know where we come from. We know to a degree because we can do ancestry, we can do little stuff like, oh, I got this much blood in me. But we talk about an actual culture, like my father did this, my grandfather did this, my great grandfather did this, like bloodline things of like this is our culture. This is who we have been ever since we became a people.
But that's why I asked what is white, like, and you say you don't want to say white people too much. I comfortably say it because in my mind, when I say white, I don't mean a color. When I say white, I really see America. I see the lies, the everything, the thievery, the rape. I see that. And I know Black people that's white. Like Uncle Ruckus isn't a character. That's a real. I know Black people that's white, bro. On TV, in person, like that I talk to, I do business with, that I see at the bank. I know Black people that's white because they see the stuff on the TV and they believe it. Like,
and the craziest thing is, bro, like you were saying, like when they took us from the land, man, bless up to the land. they stripped us of every
stripped us of our identity.
Had. And if you was doing that or you was trying to practice that, they was cutting you down or they was beating it out of you. You feel me?
Killing
like,
leaders,
but the wildest
leaders.
thing is,
come on, man.
what the wildest thing is though, they took our old culture from us. We developed new culture. And they still don't have general culture.
But they still right, and we still don't know.
We done have two cultures now, bro.
What is as Black people in America? What is our culture?
What's Black culture?
Hip hop.
Black culture is
music. Look,
Black culture is music. Black culture
what is our
pride.
culture that does not have to do with suppression, poverty?
I said pride.
That's
our
the
culture
basis
is
of our
pride.
culture.
Our culture is strength. Our culture is resiliency. These
Endurance.
are parts of our culture.
But-
Endurance. Stamina.
And see, like I'm talking like not tangible things.
You mean like a
tangible
legible
things,
culture.
like because and this is where the Bonnet situation, but this is where the Bonnet situation comes is because we don't have that culture of your ancestors never did that, and you should never do that. Because that goes against what our code of people is. Because we don't, you see what I'm saying? So because we don't have a code of no, you should not do this. Because we've been beat down so much that we don't know like, okay, what is too low? What is unacceptable? What is acceptable? Like what is so and like when you talk about just knowing who we are as a people, like we still searching for that. And because we only have, 100 years, not even 100 years of building a culture? Like, culture culturally lasts thousands of years.
Culture, generations.
Right, generations.
Generations of culture.
Like, the thing about Black American culture, bro, that I rock with the most is that it fluctuates throughout generations.
Well, I think y'all are more so speaking of trends, Black trends. So, like, even we have the culture of music and hip hop and stuff like that, but even that that has changed now over time. So when you talk, that's more of a trend than a culture.
How it depends when you think about history, like where you kind of start from. Because if I talk to my 18-year-old self, I'll say if I talk to my 18-year-old self coming fresh out of high school, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about time periods. Furthest I'm gonna go back is probably Martin Luther King. Like, I'm going to go back maybe 1917 when my great-great-grandmother was born. I'm not really venturing past the 1900s, but
it's dangerous to be Black.
When you start studying, though, you know, you realize how young America is, how the common world, the Europes, they've been 3,000-4,000 years in, Africa 10,000 years in. And then you think about America being a couple hundred years old, then you start to, like, unwind some things. Okay, so all of this was already there. Like, this is like the newborn baby of the world, bro. Right. Now we venturing kind of biblical. I don't want to go there, but like Europe is over there, bro. Africa is ancient.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Asia is over there, bro. We take America takes little pieces of those continents and brings them here slowly, very, very slowly, and then tries to make it seem as if it's new.
And that's why I feel like people people on that side of the world, bro. I really honestly think that's why they come over here because they've been so deeply enveloped in that culture that it's suffocating. Yeah, you feel me?
Bro, look at the cleaners, the Chinese store.
Bro,
they bring the whole business
and
over here.
And look, here I can say this: you could freely express your culture to an extent. You feel me? And not be forced upon all of your culture, the wholeness of your culture. Like I said, I know Muslim cats, like bros from Islam and stuff, that's like gay or lesbian stuff like that. But you couldn't be that over there. You feel me? You could. This not the person you could have been back in your homeland, in your country. You feel me? Because the culture around that is so suffocating that it's oppressive.
Well,
bro.
it's the day. It's the day where, and some of it is good, some of it is not so good. It's you can pick and choose what you want to do. Like even when you talk Christianity, people I've seen it since I grew up in church. People pick and choose certain things that even they can't even understand. When you talk biblical, they can't understand context and culturally what was going on in that time and why this was okay and why this was not okay. And so we fast forward now and we pick and choose certain things. Like you said, like the Muslims come up, like people that are Muslims or in the Islam community, like they're gay and they couldn't do that. So they want to come here and be able to pick and choose. Okay, I still want to believe in this God. I still want to follow these things, but I also want this too. And so
here we give escape from general culture.
Right.
And you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's why they say that the U.S. and America is a melting pot because everything blend in, and you could really be whatever. It's like fucking gumbo. You feel me?
It's a unique proposition.
Yeah.
It has a far left and a far right.
But the thing that's crazy is you could be whatever you want in this soup, right? It just better not spill over the pot.
Yeah.
You just better not be too much. You feel me? Because then that's when we come right back into your actual culture.
Yeah.
I talked about it's my fiance. It's like, and go back to unless you a black man, because like think about a clean slate white dude.
My bad. That's me.
Clean slate white dude, right? He's perceived with open arms by society until he makes a mistake. A clean slate black man is perceived as a threat.
Until he proves himself as an asset,
an athlete or a rapper, a singer,
as an asset to the community. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro, that a black man has to have a gift in his hand to even be accepted. A white man can come in open arms, nothing, and still be gravy. A black man has to come in with I have this, and a white man be standing right next to him like.
Look, I accept the challenge though. Like I'm that dude. You can ask anybody I know, my friends, my family. I really believe it's a different shift going on where we just don't care about that type of stuff. It may not be out of 10 black men. It's not 100% of us, but a bigger percent of us today versus 50 years ago. We don't care about no societal standard, bro, in the past and what's been. Like,
True.
I'm here today. This is what we got. Let's make something happen, bro.
And I feel like that's our culture. You feel me? And like we was saying, culture gets so severe in other places, bro. Like I know y'all heard about Islam folks that got his head cut off by his freaking family members, like 7 of his family members, cut his head off, took him in the back because he told him that he came out as gay, and took him in the back. Arab folks.
That's not unusual though.
Cut his junk off.
That's very common.
But it's able to be in mainstream media now. So it's a lot of people that didn't know that was common, that didn't know that these were the real aspects of these cultures.
Well, you got to remember, like,
this junk to light.
We are a people, like, as a human race of cycles. Like,
nosy as hell.
Not like we as humans have seen this time before. Like cycles over and over and over again.
Probably in Africa.
But we've seen, like, we as a human race have seen this time before.
What if like this has all been like it's not impossible.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even want to get in that deep.
Let's be real, bro.
Laptops,
but we've seen this time, like, of society and as a people, because it was common that people, like, I was reading in the Bible. Well, this was like some months ago when I was reading in the Old Testament. Like, they was chopping people's heads off for no reason. Like, oh, you lied? Boom. You get either getting stoned or you getting your head chopped off.
It's the same Middle Eastern general area.
No, because
stuff still going on today.
right. And
that just show you how strong their culture is, bro. How in depth that junk is, because look, they got phones, they got police, they got more stuff. UNN's, NATO, more stuff that's supposed to be in combatants of this. You feel me? Almost primitive culture.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, and then we're gonna move to the next topic. But one of the guys, me and a few of my friends were having a whole like conversation about like who the most oppressed group of demographic of people in the United States was. Somebody was saying like orphans and widows. Somebody said black men. Somebody said black women. I forget what else. But this guy, he was from India. He came in. He was like, it's just amazing to hear people talk about this. He was like, because where I come from in my neighborhood, we can't even choose what to believe in. So to hear people talk about like oppression here that have the freedom, and he was like, of course, he was not meaning it like in disrespect, but he was like, where I come from, like you would have gotten exiled, you would have got disowned or either killed if you believed this certain thing. So in America, where we are now, where we even sitting here having a conversation about like, well, you know, they hold us back this way and they do this, but we still have the freedom to even get up and try.
Yeah.
Bro, but it's like, come on now, like you said, like where he's from, like you can't do it, and don't act like we always was able to do it here.
Well, no, we weren't, but now,
people,
right, if you think about
right.
where we are right now, and even where some people are still in that place where
it's that mental,
they can't choose.
It's the mental slavery, bro.
Right.
America won because they don't even have to have chains on us to convince us we slaves, bro. Like it's like it's a big ass Kleenex wall, and we just looking at it. Like,
well, think about.
It,
I think you know who I think won in mental slavery. North Korea. North Korea.
That's because they got it on lock.
Right,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
if you don't believe, I just shoot you.
Right. The thing is,
literal slavery.
That's literal slavery and mental, because the people there absolutely believe. Like, I have a friend.
Don't tell me you got friends in North Korea, bro.
No, they got family. I know people from South Korea, and they have had family in North Korea, and the people in North Korea really believe everything the government is telling them. Like, we can't go, because if we go outside of such and such, like, it's not because the consequences is they gonna kill me. The consequences the rest of the world is gonna kill me. And so like it's so many levels to suppression and oppression. It's
that thing is really crazy, bro.
It's ridiculous. It's really, at the end of the day, all about money anyway.
Just be free. That's what I say.
But
and stop wearing bonnets in public, ladies.
You said who?
Stop wearing bonnets in public.
Well, I mean, you do what you want, but
I'll say it. I don't like to see it. Look, you won't never see me pop out with the do-rag on, even though I got hair. Like,
well, you can't.
Look, even still, you won't never see me pop out with the headscarf on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we're not saying as a woman that you can't. We just saying as a black people, self-respect.
Right. Have
the respect.
Yeah,
have
that's
a
what Mo was saying. That's what Mo was saying.
Yeah.
Only God. That's crazy.
But with that, we were talking about culture earlier. Even just hip hop culture. And I know who put it in the chat. You did, or one of y'all put it in the chat. The Mount Rushmore.
The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. That who was on there? Okay,
I
so
think
it
they
was
had
Drake, Kendrick,
J. Cole.
And Cole.
Oh, and you needed one more.
Yeah, mystery guy. But I feel like I'm gonna be 100 with you. Kendrick shouldn't have been on there. Let's be real. Let's be real. We going off time rappers. look, we going.
Are we going all time? That's 2010. Right.
If we going 2010, yeah.
Then he need to be on there.
But then the last option that you had to choose from was Nicki Minaj,
Nicki, Meek, Big Sean.
Yeah, and
Future.
Not Big Sean.
Big Sean was on there.
Yeah, Big Sean.
I'm saying not him.
Yeah, on the guy.
I don't even know why he was an option. They it looked like they needed. He had hit. Yeah.
Who else you gonna put on?
2 Chainz.
No.
2 Chainz way rawer than Big Sean, bro. I instantly put 2 Chainz, and especially with stats. If we going money, look, 2 Chainz easily to be in that conversation of 2010 rappers.
True.
It's a no for me, dog.
Look,
I like you, man.
Look.
A lot of
Over Big
inspirational
Sean,
music.
yeah. I'll take 2 Chainz over Big Sean. Yeah.
Who?
God, that's Titty Boy.
I go back. Music is inspiring to me. Big Sean inspired me more over the years. than
Okay.
2 Chainz. Even though 2 Chainz inspired me a little bit.
Yeah.
Sean don't. Come on.
And you got to remember, like, where we are. I think it's so cool to see the music, like, change, not just stylistically,
Yeah.
but, like, the culture of it and the popularity of it in, like, from East Coast to Midwest to West Coast. Like, because East Coast, you ask them, it's Meek. No question
Meek or
about
Die.
it.
Philly, New York.
Right. I went to a wedding out there.
That's what they play.
Meek Millie.
Man, no, they
Get
played a song. It was the song y'all said.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah,
They probably went.
Hold up, wait a minute.
That is their. And when I say I was culture shocked, and it was black
probably
people.
Went crazy.
Man, they was like, when I say old people, young people, everybody knew that song.
Look, if you play that
word
here,
for word.
if you play that here at a party,
It's gonna get some reaction.
1:30 in the morning, like, and just push play, everybody gonna stop. That's a hit.
Yeah,
You do that in the homeland, it's supposed to be that way.
it's their anthem.
But
They played it like 3 or 4 times.
Let's be 100 though, bro. Look, Meek passed that song.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Look, let's be real. But like you said, I got a homie from Philly. My boy out. We was in the army together. My homie from Philly. I asked him who your favorite rapper. He the guy Meek. Nobody else. He the guy Meek.
Straight up.
Look, next question. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Like,
Bro.
don't get me wrong. Folks are raw artists, but I don't see folks as the guy Meek. Like my boy do.
Me, like, I like to compare rappers to, like, NBA players, because it's culture to culture. That's what we, hand in hand.
Yeah.
I look at Drake. I look at him like LeBron for a lot of different reasons.
I like Drake.
Hear
like
me
Steph
out. Hear
Curry.
me out, though.
I like
Hear me out.
Curry.
Okay.
Hear me out. Couple rings, couple losses, couple. Drake always been in relevancy. Always been in relevancy.
true.
He been caught out for being soft and fake and this and that.
True.
He had like the same type of a line and storyline as LeBron.
Mhm.
Then you got like a Pac. You know what I'm saying? That's like Mike. Like,
Okay.
people talk about the GOAT. You gonna say Pac, but then it's like, oh, but Drake. Oh, but Hove. Hove is like a Kobe or something. You know what I'm saying?
I say that.
Or Nas could be like whoever. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I be trying to look at it
like Penny Hardaway.
culturally. Penny.
Nas like Penny Hardaway.
Penny, bro.
When Penny dropped the shoes, everybody. Nas dropped that last album. Everybody. You had a good run, my boy. We see us coming to a club.
Be like that, though.
But I definitely rock with that analogy, my boy. Like, let's be 100. If going back to Mount Rushmore, though, like we said, Kendrick,
Meek Millie, man.
Drake, and
Cole.
Cole locked himself in this year. I'll say that. Cole
Drake
locked
Drake
himself
locked
this
in.
year.
We know Drake
Yeah,
locked in.
of course.
Kendrick locked in at Kendrick locked in at 4. Even if you say he not at 3.
Kendrick locked in when he want to be locked in.
Kendrick was locked in, but past 2014, bro, I can't say that, bro, was locked in.
Kendrick?
Past 2014, 2015, nah, when he stopped, like he made his last album like 2017, right?
Damn was a hell of a
No,
Yeah,
the joint he did for Black Panther.
That was a good.
Yeah,
that was a good.
That was
project.
amazing too.
Those like single song shits. You feel me? And it's like
Damn was what? Damn was.
Nah, Damn was album. Damn was album. But that was like 2017. What have you heard from him?
That's cool.
You feel me?
Exclusivity.
You
That's
feel me?
cool.
What have you heard since? I just need more content. You feel me? Like
I
used to be the biggest Kendrick
That's
Lamar fan.
understandable, but him wanting you, him having you in that position is great.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
as
don't
an
want to
artist,
be.
because if he drops something today, everybody's going to listen
Think
to
if he
it.
was
But
Lil
look,
Wayne.
if he drops something today, we done waited so long that my expectations are high as hell now.
And I
You,
bet
like,
he
you
meet
like
him.
Wayne,
So-
right? You like Wayne, right? Of course.
Yeah.
So you got Kendrick and Lil Wayne, two rappers all time in a GOAT conversation.
Yeah.
One drops music all the time.
Mhm.
One drops music rarely,
Mm.
but they both still, it's just a different way
I
to
feel
do it.
Mhm.
If Kendrick was as saturated as Wayne, we wouldn't appreciate him as much.
Yeah.
'Cause we don't appreciate Wayne as much as we could.
True.
Right.
Wayne. Think about the amount of verses and tracks this
Yeah.
man, right?
He
Wayne
has.
is undefeated.
since
bro.
like the 90s, bro.
You want to talk about verses? The only person that Wayne could go against is like Drake. Like there's no way, and he would probably slaughter Drake.
Well,
Drake got more personable songs, bro.
He do,
Look.
and Drake is like universal. I was just in
but
Puerto Rico.
I
that's playing Drake,
don't know
like,
I don't know why, because Drake is not the greatest.
Drake.
He's
Mike,
not.
his only
not.
comparison is
Stop.
Mike Jack.
No,
Stop.
Same as they
because
say about
why
LeBron.
are we forgetting about Kanye?
'Cause-
Because we're not even talking about the songs he wrote.
Oscar Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Will Chamberlain.
No, because
Bill
but
Russell.
Ye is still doing it now.
It happens like that.
He's still doing it now. Like when you talk versatility, Drake ain't never finna drop no gospel album and have it go #1 and win a Grammy off of
They
it.
don't never. Y'all heard the little baby Kurt Franklin?
I ain't even hear that.
No.
They said little baby Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, I ain't hear that.
I was a little skeptical.
I gotta play that.
It's a good track.
I mean, it's Kurt Franklin.
It's Lil Baby.
Play that.
Kurt Franklin is the gospel version of Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta play that.
but Kanye is still Kanye because he's the most, and that's why I think he's like my favorite artist. He's the most versatile. Because people don't even think about
Kanye
the
is
songs
one of-
he's produced.
Kanye is one of one though. Kanye is
Right,
one of. He's
because-
not comparable on the music tip. Like he's not even comparable to Mike Jack because Mike Jack didn't.
And that's why,
Produce like he did.
that's why I
Like-
say Kanye is LeBron.
Kanye
I
is
can't say
Kanye is Phil Jackson, brother.
No,
Kanye is-
what? Because
Kanye
Kanye's got out there and done it. Like
Kanye
and
bro,
been the best
Kanye
doing
is
it.
not compare. Kanye is Steve Bezos. Like,
why? So,
Jeff Bezos. I mean, like,
but so
Yeah,
why?
Post-
So
Post
Drake
more
should.
not a
business
player.
man.
Kanye's not a
Post
player.
more
Drake
business
is more of
Kanye
a. Drake is more of a. KD.
No.
Drake is Brian, bro.
No.
Drake is
I'll agree
Brian.
with that.
Because
I'll
Drake.
agree with
No, because Drake has his lane. That pop rap stuff. That's his lane. That's
Drake
Drake got- Drake
Drake
got-
has bars.
yeah. He does. He does.
Don't get me
He
wrong.
does.
Drake
but
has
Drake.
pop.
But Drake
You
is
can't say
mainstream.
30 for
Those got
30,
way
30
more
for 30
verses.
But no, but we,
6
are-
p.m.
but,
in New
are- but what
York.
are y'all talking? Are y'all just
5 a.m.
talking?
in
Are y'all just
Toronto.
talking lyrics and styles of songs, or are you
talking
talking
about lyrics.
music industry?
Bro, I will play you. Drake has bars.
Right.
bro.
I didn't say
Like,
he doesn't.
At the end of the day, I don't care who.
I don't know what y'all heard me
I
say,
don't-
but
I
I
don't
didn't say
think
he
right.
doesn't have
But-
bars.
But
'Cause-
nah, I'm just saying you trying to say that Kanye should be in the spot of LeBron when all actuality, let's be honest, bro. Kanye would be more like if he hoop
Mike.
if
He's
he hooped
Mike.
for a couple years and then he decided to own team and then he went on to bigger
But
shit.
Kanye
You
had-
feel
dude,
feel me?
That's
Like,
Kanye.
that's-
Kanye wouldn't even play in the league.
But that's-
Kanye
he
would get
stopped
in the
playing
league
in
for 4
league
years
and then-
and
No,
say,
and
no,
then,
no,
all right,
no,
I wanna do
no,
something
no,
else.
no.
Stop
Y'all
it.
just looking at his post career right now because he not really in. He's still in the game because
Kanye-
he letting
Kanye
people
is-
know I still got it.
Kanye
We
is
going
Bo Jackson.
2010
Kanye like Bo
cover.
Jackson and Phil Jackson.
I thought we was talking about whole.
Bro,
I thought we was.
like, come on.
I thought we was talking
Basketball,
whole
football,
career.
baseball, dude.
I thought we was talking about career wise.
Nah, we
My point is when you talk music, Drake is really only comparable to like a Michael Jackson because cause Michael Jackson he had like a little bit of rhythm
Nah,
and
I wouldn't
bars
even.
and flow in it.
I wouldn't compare him to Michael Jackson.
I'm someone in like overall pop culture hits like Drake
wouldn't
not really
compare him.
comparable. He not comparable to Tupac, like for example. He not comparable to like B.I.G. or Jay-Z.
Right.
Drake. He really is.
I can say this, bro. I can
But
say
Michael
Butter Chicken
Jackson
Rap.
was.
let's be 100, bro. Let's be 100, bro. Since Drake has been in the platform or rising to the platform consistently year by year,
Best
there's
I
not,
ever
there's
had.
not been a song. There's not been a song that Drake hasn't got an award for, either been on top 100, either went platinum. Each year of his career,
He averaging like 3 to 5
Like,
hits a year.
look.
Like, Bro, he averages like 3 to 5 a year.
No,
bro.
y'all think y'all being blinded by the conversation right now because he just had to drop and what was that a few months ago. So
Drake
I think the
Drake
time
ain't
is
dropped in
is-
like a year.
Cole
He ain't
had
dropped
dropped.
in like a year.
because who
Drake hasn't
Right.
dropped in a. No, he just dropped a little.
He dropped
dropped
that,
the
he
EP.
dropped that,
he dropped that EP.
and then he dropped that song with Dirk. That song was hard too.
But dude, Drake been putting people on since Migos, bro. Like since Versace.
Right, and so
It's been a
when
minute.
we talk because I think and I look from a different perspective because I know what it takes to make a whole song pop. Because without a beat, ain't nobody gonna listen to music.
Drake king of the beats. Drake.
He don't make no beats.
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
not
Drake is
saying
not a
he make
producer.
I ain't saying he
We're not
make
saying
them.
that he
Kanye
rock.
make his own beats and rap on it and kill it.
I'm
So-
not
so
saying
that's
he
what make
them.
him rock.
Yes. What do you mean? Like he creates his whole vibe. He don't need nobody else.
That's why he's not
'Cause he create one?
comparable. Ye is one of one. I've established Ye is one of one in the music industry. The only person that come to mind is damn Beethoven, maybe because he said it himself. There's no rapper like that you can compare to.
Bro,
There's no
Kanye,
artist,
have
music
you ever
artist
seen
who
that
compare
Will
to
Ferrell
Kanye.
movie, bro? The Tropics.
Oh
You-
yeah.
the semi-pro
Jungle
movie?
Yeah, semi-pro,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, bro's
Talking
like
about the
Will
Tropics.
Ferrell on the Tropics, bro.
Bro.
How?
Bro, create his own team, star on his own team, and coach it. You feel me?
I can see LeBron
It's,
doing that.
it's
I
bro
could-
has
I
a
could definitely
bunch
see
of different
And that's why I say he
looks and
because I can see
avenues.
LeBron doing that because he coaches team now. He play on this team now,
I still
and
say,
he put up numbers now.
still say Ye saved hip hop summer 2018, 2019, whenever it was. When he had all the albums with Push and
Oh, yeah.
Cudi and himself, that was a crazy summer. That shifted the direction of hip hop from the mumble BS. That killed mumble rap to an extent. Like we don't even Thug ain't even really like relevant no more.
Yeah,
I can't even say that, bro. I know the youth still listening to Young Thug, bro. Like
I
I'm
know they
like
don't.
100, like,
I used to-
I'm
I
being
used to
100,
check
like,
for Thug.
They still he
I used to
he,
check for
he just
Thug.
stepped in a mainstream activity now.
But
bro.
Thug's not. I'm not checking for Thug, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You not checking for Thug.
you
Bro,
are.
But a 14-year-old white guy, white little boy, look,
He in the hip hop lane now. He
Thugger,
surpassed.
thugger. Look, you feel me?
He surpassed where he surpassed the rap lane. He's in the hip hop now. That's cool.
What?
I'm here for the bars.
So-
Take me to where the bars
Well,
is at.
folks
At
instantly
the end
hip
of
hop
the
guy
day.
now. But if I'm thinking Mount Rushmore, out of our
2010.
Yeah,
out of
2010.
2010 vibe alone, I gotta put Future in that
Yeah,
spot.
I
I'm gonna have to
yeah.
put Future in that spot, bro.
for
Just
for
because
2010s.
that, especially, bro,
can't
it go
contest it.
all the way back to stat,
I can't contest it.
bro.
I can go back
Stats,
to itching.
vibes, like we said. Look, in that 2010,
Magic.
2020 range,
Magic
bro
with
dropped
T.I.
a song almost every year that bust wide open.
Mm.
Let's go, and it's like Future not doing the same sounding songs.
Future a 3-point shooter in the game though. If I need a bucket,
You
I'm
say
calling,
like Steph?
I'm calling Meek. If I need a bucket, I'm calling Meek. I'm not calling Future. If I need
Meek is more of a.
if I need a verse, if I need a hit, I'm calling
Meek is more of a mellow.
calling Future.
Who got
Meek
more?
is KD. Meek is KD.
I wouldn't go
They'll
that far.
never say KD the greatest.
I feel like Meek.
when it comes
Meek,
to the bars,
Meek might be.
I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't go that.
Meek might be Russ Westbrook.
I wouldn't go that far.
Meek might be Russ Westbrook.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I like that.
Look,
He gonna
Meek
make
might
some
be-
noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end of the day, he
Yeah.
gonna
Make
make
some
some ball
noise.
when he needs a ball, bro. But let's be honest. Like,
You ain't winning nothing.
we not rocking with this.
top of the game.
Look,
I like
look,
that.
I feel like Meek is just, if he needs to bang out a decent song, he will.
Facts.
And he can.
Facts.
But it's like Future, it's like almost every song, and maybe it's like the algorithm that folks is using, but it's like every 1 in 3 songs is decent as hell, and decent to the point where it's a trending song, where it's making charts. You feel me? Where it's going platinum.
Yeah.
And if you dropping fucking 24 songs in a month period, that means 8 of those songs is platinum, and the rest of them probably gold.
Yes.
You feel me? Let's be real.
But in all honesty, really, around this entire conversation, it really don't got to do with the talent. Because it's probably niggas in Kankakee that are more talented than Drake.
Where they at for?
It's,
Where the hell are
it's,
they at?
it's people that has more talent. Like, not to say anybody can literally get up there and do it, but it's really about your team. Because even my track that I just released yesterday, like
talent. What's the name? Networking is a talent.
it's right.
It is,
It's
bro.
really about because like I'm still trying stuff like marketing, trying to get people to hear it. Like doing. I was telling him I sent my video of me making. I was like just vibing, making a beat. This past weekend, and I sent it to this records page, and the video got like 104,000 views right now. And like I told him I paid for the promotion. He was like, "You pay for promotion?" I was like, "Absolutely." Like, who doesn't? What's the name told me? Drippy told me it takes $1.3 million for a song to be a hit if you don't have a label behind you. That's how much marketing and it takes to get it in the right places, get it on playlists, to get it in the position that it needs to be.
Somebody told folks that.
Yeah, and I believe it because it's really
That makes sense.
It's
And
about marketing.
That's not all up front too. That's
Right.
That's over time. That's
Right.
marketing dollars. Marketing is look, man. When it comes to business, marketing, there's a reason people have
How you sell a
degrees.
business?
I've paid so far I've paid over a stack for my single right now for marketing for
What the hell you put in? I'm sorry, I keep yawning, y'all boys.
no,
but-
you good. You sleepy.
Marketing,
He's sleepy.
well, give me some.
Him on some milk.
Man.
But yeah, it
God,
takes
yeah.
it takes like when you talk about being creative, like I tell my secrets, I don't care. I'm paying this guy that I don't know if y'all know who the Future Kings is.
Yeah, I know
Heard
you're
of
talking
that.
about.
Future Kings dance group.
Yeah, the dance / rap folks.
Right. So his brother
Okay.
is over that group and he used to dance with the Future Kings.
Uh-huh.
Got maybe 15,000 Instagram followers, whatever. And he dances. So I'm paying him and his crew come up with a dance to my video so I could share it. And like just small stuff like that, that's marketing to get people to hear the track. Cause he like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna share it, and all 8 people that's gonna be dancing to it gonna share it on their social media too. So then they get, if all 8 of those people get 2 people to share it, that's 16. That's 16 people that's sharing it to across a platform of maybe 50,000, 100,000 followers on all of their pages.
True.
So like thinking about marketing, and that's on a very small level. Like 100,000 people is not a lot of people. Because for those 100,000 people, like even the video that I shared, like for those 100,000, I've got like maybe 60, 70 new followers. But you're talking about 100,000. Only 60 or 70. Like when you're talking about marketing, you got to reach at least 5 million people to get 100,000.
Numbers game.
For real.
That's crazy.
So like it's because, and it's not to say that those 5 million people are not gonna like it. But who gonna actually follow up and be like, let me go follow this guy.
Take
Let me
action.
go listen to
Some
this.
people might have to see it the next time.
Mhm.
Like, that's
This
me.
is-
I wait
me.
for it to come around one more time.
Hey, look.
I am that dude.
Show me
Uh-huh.
twice.
'Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
I definitely like. I see something on the net or see something on like Instagram, whatever, and I catch a cat rapping or doing this thing, and I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's decent.
Mm-hmm.
Then boom, I scroll down a little bit longer, see him again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was over decent. Well, let me slide the
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
Then I instantly scan page.
Yeah,
and
but
then-
even the marketing starts before the song is even recorded. Knowing that, okay, I want to make a bop that people can dance to. Then that's when the track is laid. Okay, so people got to at least have some kind of action while they, and then that's when the song is recorded. And then from there, now you still got to make the proper. So like it's a whole process when you talk about making a song hit. Like, because I don't want to just in Kankakee. That's not my vision. That's not my goal. Because that's a goal, but that's not a accomplishment for me.
I need this podcast to be bigger than King Key.
Right. So
Really?
and I'm just saying like everything. Like I want it as big as possible.
Exactly.
So like when we talking about artists like Drake and even Kanye and all of these people, like Kanye made it because he Kanye, and so I
that.
the separation.
Come on, bro.
Because he was making music in his room. Drake was an actor on TV that was on Degrassi and was like,
man, it'd be about people's mindset, bro.
Right.
We can paint the picture and all, but like, it really.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
if you really want, if you really want that shit, like when people ain't watching, when it's 7 a.m, like it's real life. Like, do you really?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like,
put in the work.
I understand. Like, he talking about Kanye did it because he's Kanye. I'm like, I done heard that done so many times. Like, Jay-Z did it because he's Jay-Z. And I'm like, like, what do you mean? Like, what's the internal work behind that? Like, I'm like, I see it now. Like, just a day by day grind time, and that's why I've been trying to punch in lately. Like, especially like with the fitness and everything. Like, you know me, bro. Like, it's work.
It's not glamorous.
It's work for sure.
It's not glamorous, bro.
And it's like,
it has to be a lifestyle,
bro. Exactly. It
like you brush
your
teeth every day. You got to work
bro.
every day.
Come on, you know you don't brush your teeth every day.
Mike is melting.
but for real though, like I see, like, damn, these boys put in a decent amount of effort to be where they at right now. So I'm just starting. I'm like, damn, this is a lot. So think about the cats that was just starting a couple years back, and now they millionaires now. They locked in high positions now, and they still gotta do this every day.
And then you the thing with that is even you see people want to capitalize off your work that you've done, that you put in yourself.
Right.
And so now you want me to just extend a hand to you. This has been 10 years I've been doing this.
It'd be the worst when, like, you might give somebody, I'm learning the true definition of grain of salt. You give somebody something, and they, and it's like, it's an obligation. And they come to you reckless, like, why aren't you helping me? Like, hold on, man. I gave you
what you think you better than me? No.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm told, bro, so many times. You give people the keys, bro, and they expect for you to open the door.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I can't put. You don't know how many people I'm. Bro, put me on to the music, man. Put me on the producers, man. Like, let's go to Chicago. Look, woo. And I'm like, look, here's what I did. Here's who I'm in contact with.
Go.
Look. You feel me, bro?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then you'll have those cats that's like, nah, bro, they didn't want to help me for real, or he wasn't trying to lock me in. Like, people want you to hold their hand into success, bro. When it's really a road only big enough for you to walk along.
Yeah.
And we could be in a straight line. but at the end of the day, we all gonna have to take our individual step. I can't walk fight.
We can be in a straight line.
Look, you feel
You
me?
might even pass me one day.
Right.
We all gonna have to take our individual
keep
steps
pushing.
alone, bro. And that's what like mugs don't get, like, especially like with this success thing, like chasing the success thing, like I call the building and foundation of this podcast right now hoop dreams. And I say hoop dreams because it's an aspiration to be something greater, to be something that you ain't even seen nobody really achieve in this general area, right? And that's why it's hoop dreams.
Yeah.
But hoop dreams turn into goals when you see that it's attainable. You feel me? When you make yourself or put yourself in the position for the dream to be attainable.
Yeah.
But people want you to put them in a position when you already there.
Can't leeches. But that tell you so much about people. Like, once you put somebody on, just watch how they react. Like, you know what I mean? Just watch them.
Bro,
they come back on some hostility, it'd be like, okay, cool.
Bro, I done put people on, bro, and they act like I didn't put them on.
It's a blessing.
like I done put people on, and they get in position, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm good now. And then you hit them up, and they act like they in better position than you. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, you feel me, bro? But it's like,
man, like
you said, you see it from a mile away now. When you then sat in that position for a minute, and you could just tell. Like, I'm not in no position to be saying that I'm over putting niggas on. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Probably 2 or 3 niggas. Let's be real. 2 or 3. Look, but let's be real. Look, that 2 or 3 turned into 20-30. That 20-30 turned into 200, 300. You feel me? And you see it on the small aspect, the little anthill right now, and they can't handle that.
It was
You
a
feel
break.
me?
It was a break at one point when I like borderline stopped putting people on. Everybody hit that wall. I ain't doing nothing for nobody no more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
you get mad. People
True.
be taking
And
advantage of you.
yeah,
But like,
you get tired of that, bro.
but nah, I give so graciously, bro. I ain't gonna like. I thank God how graciously, like how I am now versus how I used to be. Somebody asked me for some bread, bro. Send me some $20 on Cash App. I used to feel some type of way about that. Like at a certain point, I'd be like, why he asking me for stuff? People always ask me. Like it's not his fault. He in that situation. I send that real quick, bro. Like I'm not finna send nobody no. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Bro.
if it's a homie,
And
do it.
and you see they need it, absolutely.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
I done been in positions, bro, and my man know. Well, I done been so down bad that I had to hit somebody's line. You feel me? And I done also been in positions where I done seen my so down bad to where they hit my line. And I think about those times where I was in that position, and that fueled me to help folks. You feel
I moved
me?
in first night I moved in my apartment, I had $4 in my account. And it went down to like $2 because I had to go buy some hoops for my shower curtains.
Some squares up there. Boy, stressed out.
You said that was
One square.
Y'all don't sell loose.
Stop it. Let me get a black wood tip, please. Yes, wood tip, please. Only wood tip.
Nah, it was the rings for the shower curtain to actually hang the shower curtain on the thing.
Oh, that's tough.
And then a
And
black.
that was like it was like $2, and I was like, I remember thinking, I'm gonna think back to this day. I remember riding. It was Kankakee Walmart. I was on that back road, and I was like, I'm looking at my PNC account, like I'm gonna remember this day. And
You got faith, brother. You got faith. I know that. I know that faith because I done been in the city and said thank you without even like. I'm like just thank you.
And you know what's
Like
crazy?
you can't even.
I'm thankful as hell that I'm not in that position no more, and I got brothers around me that have been in that same set. You feel me? Cause like I said, I'm the youngest of the three. So the shit that y'all that went through, y'all telling me about, that's shit that I'm currently going through. You feel me? So I draw from information, and sometimes I even have to just call JC, bro. I be having to just call John, bro, and be like, damn. So how the fuck do I get through this?
Yeah.
How do I make this happen, bro?
Yeah.
And it's like y'all. I count it as a blessing that y'all don't ever withhold information from me.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
I'll freely, like he said, I'll freely give information, and any way I can help out. I know when to stop and be like, okay, now you just wasting my time. Now you just
True.
Hey,
Or now you want me to get my
unless people calling you for the same thing. You're not giving free information about beats.
right.
You may get free information about relationship to an extent,
Right.
but you not, you know.
I don't give
When
give
invoices need to be sent.
Right.
Man, some people are experts.
Man, bro. But like I said, like you'll catch that one person, cause we all giving folk, but you'll catch that one person that'll see that you give, right? And then, okay,
I'm gonna get a piece of that.
Look on the game, folks gave it to me this time. Let me see if you gonna give it to me again next Tuesday. But this time I'm gonna ask for a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then you see like a pattern of mothers wanting to do a little bit more, a little bit extra.
I cuss people out for that though. I had it happen twice. Twice. I cuss them out because I know who I am, and I know that I will give graciously the first time. And if I see you coming back too quickly, if I had, you feel me? Because you know who I am, and you coming back just on some beggar me stuff, okay, you getting cussed out.
Right.
Male or female, you know what the deal is. You know who I am. I know what you trying to do. Let me just set this straight off the bat. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely
You know
me,
what I
bro.
mean?
That's definitely me.
We gonna shut this down.
Cause, bro, I hate it, but I'm suspicious as hell, bro.
Dang.
I'm suspicious as hell, cause like I said, I've been through a lot of my life, been backdoored a decent amount of times in my life, bro. And it's just, I cannot continue to let it happen. Like you said, I could be generous as hell the first time. Look, I got you, bro. No need say thank you about it. I'm like, we locked in. Just don't worry about it, my boy.
Look.
But next time I'm
gonna say this. We
all right.
gave you that dub. What
we
happened to
gonna
the
close
dub?
up, bro. Look at your life like a bank. Sounds terrible, but your time, your money, your knowledge to an extent.
Yep.
You have to be like kind of picky who you give it to.
Mhm.
The first when you a blank credit score, the bank, hey, we'll give you this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It might be 20%. We'll give you this car loan. We'll give you this jewelry loan. But if you
Mhm.
mess up, you know what I mean? That second time,
No,
Yeah,
porn not
that's
that
right?
good.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be
True.
tough for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
True.
do a lot of things in
Mhm.
between that and this before we
Mhm.
give you something else.
Yeah.
Especially more than what you came for the first
Yeah.
time.
True.
Like, don't be disrespectful. Don't ask me for five bands.
Right.
Screw it off, then come back and ask me for 10. That's a slap in the face.
Right.
It's a slap in the face.
You
Right.
didn't care about the father that I gave you.
So
Why would I do that?
there's just principles to it, man.
I feel you, man.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. I think
Let's
that's
close out.
yeah. We
Yeah.
close
Look,
out.
I'm PGE, man.
I'm JC.
Appreciate y'all, Jay Clark.
All right.
We out.
Do we need like an exit song, like a.
He gonna instantly put Congo shit.